Benefits of youth and family yoga. When yogis developed the asanas many thousands of years ago, they still live close to the natural world and use animals and plants for inspiration. Yoga means to yoke, to bring together body and spirit. To me, yoga is about communion, a deeper understanding. Yoga teaches us too about community, connection to ourselves, those we love, and the world around us. Yoga teaches compassion for self, for others, and the world, and beyond the world. So, youth yoga, why? Well, youth yoga can assist in countering the stress experienced in a hurry-up world and the pressure living in a program of existence here on Earth. The world stresses us out as adults, but even more so, children are affected just as much, if not arguably more. So, the joy of life is tampered by the perceived expectations of the world, of what we should, it should not be, illusion. Because we know at heart what we are to be. So the should be's and should nots is a programming that needs to stop. Should stop. That's the only should that should be spoken about. I diverted. Anyways, so when children learn techniques for self-care, relaxation, and inner fulfillment, they can navigate life's challenges with more ease. Yoga at early age encourages self-esteem and body awareness with a physical activity that's non-competitive. Yoga fosters cooperation and compassion instead of opposition. Children derive emotional benefits from yoga and enormous benefits from yoga. So, physically, it enhances their flexibility, strength, coordination, and body awareness. In addition, their concentration and sense of calmness and relaxation improves. Doing yoga, children exercise, play, connect more deeply with the inner self, and develop an intimate relationship with the natural world that surrounds them. Youth are the closest to the spirit and the source, or God, or whatever it is to your understanding. And yoga helps keep that light connection, and assists to project it outwardly into the world. So, when children imitate movements and sounds of nature, they have a chance to get inside another being, so to speak, and imagine taking on its qualities. The physical movements introduce youth to yoga's true meaning: union, expression, and honor for oneself and one's part in the web of life, the delicate web of life. So let's continue. In youth yoga, particularly with children 7 and younger, youth yoga like instructors use yoga asanas as a springboard for exploration of many other areas, such as animal adaptations and behavior, music and playing instruments, and storytelling and drawing, together to weave stories with their bodies, minds in a flow that could only happen in child's play. So the more we connect children to that childlike wonder and keep that childlike wonder going as we grow, the more they'll always have this joy and experience in life. And with movement, we keep that connection to body and our minds and soul, how it's not separate at all. So the younger we encourage that in our children to keep that childlike nature and to teach that it's more than just our imagination that we see, the better the world will be, or our world that we see, perceive. So, as teachers, even parents are teachers. I'm a teacher as a counselor, as what I'm doing here. We learn to find our child wonder again and see life with joy. And that is what the essence of family yoga is too. Joy, gratitude, compassion for self, others, the world, and beyond. Beyond strength and flexibility, yoga can further help our youth with managing anxiety. The breathing exercise and the relaxation techniques learned from practicing yoga can help children with stress management. Also improves children's emotion regulation. It helps children learn to be in the present moment while relaxing and gaining a peaceful state of mind, which ultimately improves their emotion regulation. Can you see, if you're listening, this is a pattern? Not so much different, the benefits it helps us as adults, but also children. So, it boosts children's self-esteem and self-respect. So perfecting a pose or improving their balance and flexibility can give young children a sense of personal empowerment, but in a non-competitive way. So increases children's body awareness and mindfulness, as I emphasize frequently. So going through a variety of yoga poses helps children learn about their bodies and the movements they're capable of doing. So, and yoga enhances children's concentration memory, or anyone's really, whoever does it, but especially children's concentration and memory, which is one of the top benefits of yoga, youth yoga, is that the different types of moves requires children to focus and work on their memorization skills, both of which can translate over into their academic performance. And yoga teaches discipline and reduces impulsivity. Yoga can reduce challenging behaviors in the classroom by providing a physical outlet for children to express themselves. It also teaches children about discipline as they work on clearing their minds, perfecting their poses. Again, I don't like the word perfection, but it's a simple word to use that people can relate to. And holding poses creates the sense of control and focus, teaching children patience and concentration. Yoga refines balance and coordination, as we talked about, and it's a key element of yoga. Balancing poses were created to promote mental and physical poise, as mental clarity and stability emerge from the effort of trying the poses. Even if a child has difficulty standing on one foot, the child learns mental and physical balance. If the child can stay calm when one falls and when one gets up to try again, and one gets staying calm and focused, not giving up. As you've learned to improve their physical balance, they'll be filled with a sense of accomplishment. So, yoga also teaches interpersonal skills. So practice yoga regularly, for example, in groups of similar age children, or in a family yoga class or sessions. It improves group dynamics, increases social awareness, and builds that sense of trust. The more the youth or we take part, the greater the experience will be for them. They can bond very well with other children, and family members can bond with each other. Yoga improves sleep. Practicing yoga helps youth to relieve stress by using their breathing to calm the mind and the nervous system. The physical practice of yoga also helps to relieve tension and release negative emotions held physically in the body, helping them to fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. Yoga cultivates relationships with those closest to you, hence the importance of family yoga. Practicing yoga together can also be a way for parents or caregivers to strengthen their relationships with their children. Parents or caregivers can have fun with their children while doing various yoga poses. So let's go into the family's benefits of yoga. It's good for parents or caregivers to put down their phones too. Tantrums, sleepless nights, and morning rush are examples. Test our limits. At times like these, it can be very effective to take a few deep breaths instead of losing control of our own temper. Basic yoga breathing and simple pose or two can be important tools for managing a range of stresses and pain, as well as everyday challenges. So, lead by example. Get your child involved in yoga, or better yet, try a class yourself. It also creates family bonding and effective communication skills. The more you do, the more you learn. So, what more do you feel yoga can help you and your family with? Email Valerie, me, at insideasoul108@gmail.com with your suggestions. And follow me or Inside a Soul at Inside a Soul on Instagram or on Facebook at Valerie.180. Also follow my account Valerie.180 for Inside a Soul blog updates, where there's a contribution button on the majority of posts there. It's on wordpress.com. It's my original blog/website. And any money donated will go towards the development of the site and a future nonprofit. Again, it's by donation. Posts there are free to read, but anything is appreciated because it's an equal exchange of energy. You give and I give back, reciprocal receiving. Thank you. Check out the references and the blog post as well if you want to know the source of a lot of information I got or want to learn more.